What's up? My name is Phil Evans. I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas, and I sing in the band Beneath the Sun. Everyone does have, their weaknesses and their flaws and stuff they have to work on. As far as me, I guess being patient, like with life and, my goals is something that I realized, I wasn't doing for a lot of years. And now, especially with this new band, this new project, Beneath the Sun, I'm working on being patient and doing things more strategically and not being so impulsive and, just not trying to move too fast and make things happen too quick, because I feel like, that's where you mess up and do things that you regret later.
I hit girl like come to the telly, hit me on the phone, you could run to the celly, just walked in while they looking at me.
I would say an experience that everyone should have to go through, that I've had to deal with, that kind of makes you a better person, would be there was a time in our old band when me and Anthony did an acoustic tour just with our tour manager Chris McRae. There were 3 of us in a 4-seater Cavalier, and it was the entire country. It was a 50-day tour, and we did living rooms and Sweet 16s. We also ended up doing a tour with Amelie. It was all the same thing, a 50-day acoustic run. And we had merchandise stacked in our laps, like all the way up to the ceiling. We couldn't even hardly see each other. It was a complete mess. I didn't know how we were gonna get through it. And we did it. It was a 50-day tour. Some days we had 2 acoustic shows a day, and it was the hardest thing I've ever done. Coast to coast, up and down. I'm talking from Cali, to Boston, to Florida, all the Midwest, to Chicago, up north. And it was really crazy, and we got through it. And we sold almost every piece of merch, and after every day the merch went down and down and down, and we got more comfortable. But it was crazy, and I tell myself, if I can do that, I can do anything. Speaking about a person who's influenced me or made me look at life differently, I have to say my grandpa, who I actually kind of consider my dad, because he's raised me from the time I was 4 until I was 20. I guess I left the house, 21. I found my first guitar in his closet and a trumpet, and just he was into music, and I found that stuff, and he let me mess around on it for so long. He paid for my lessons. He built us a practice space as we were growing up, playing in bands through middle school and high school, and he pushed me to do this. So I mostly would want to thank him, and he's influenced me to keep going and do this. And I know that more than anything, he wants to see me succeed, and so that keeps me going. I'm Phil Evans, and I sing in the band Beneath the Sun.